What's good, y'all? It's your boy HB. What a fucking press conference in a face-off. I mean, goddamn. Shit is getting real. And Caleb Plant came out guns fucking blazing. I mean, accusing Canelo and his team of using steroids. Telling the world he's not scared, he's not backing down, and we can continue to doubt him, but he's gonna try and prove us all wrong. Look, you gotta respect him, okay? Now, I don't know. I think he's biting off a little bit more than he can chew, and I think he's poking the bear, and he just may be digging his own grave deeper. But you gotta respect it, you guys. This is what we want. Two top-tiered fighters going head-to-head in their prime. I mean, come on. You gotta respect this guy. I understand to a certain degree. These you Canelo fans are hardcore, man. And whoever Canelo goes against, everybody aims their guns towards his opposition. So I get it, coming in Mexico strong. But, how can you not respect this fucking kid? One of the reasons I like him is because I can tell, I can see, and I can hear he's passionate about boxing. He loves the sport. He's in this to be as great as he possibly can be. And when a fighter isn't, right? Like, look at Adrian Broner. You can see that Adrian Broner is full of shit. He talks about, wanting to be great, but he's influenced by other things. He has other aspirations, and he's not committed to the sport. You can see it and you can hear it. And it's hard for me personally to respect a motherfucker like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I always respect anybody who gets in that ring. I don't care what level. To get in that ring and let your hands fly, I respect anybody who does that. But, I have a deep appreciation for fighters who really want to become great. Do it for the love of the sport. And whether you like Caleb Plant or not, whether you think he's going to get drugged, and flatlined, which is a high possibility, how can you not respect the man? And in terms of Canelo, I mean, before I get into that, I'm very interested by this approach by Caleb. I don't know if anybody has came in hot against Canelo like this. Now, we've known throughout boxing history, the psychological aspect can play a huge role in altering a fight. Getting in your opponent's head. Now, I'm not saying Caleb Plant is getting in Canelo's head. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that. But I don't think he's saying much to bother Canelo, maybe with the exception of steroids, right? And I got to be honest, if I'm Caleb Plant and I want to get into Canelo's head or I want to piss him off, and once again, I don't know if you're digging a deeper grave here, but nonetheless, if you're going against the best, why not pull out all the stops? Why not pull out all the stops? And, okay, yeah, you could look at it as I'm just pissing him off more and he's going to fight harder and look to seek and destroy me. I think at the end of the day, it's a risk that I like. It's a risk that I like Caleb Plant is taking. He's talking shit. He's bringing up the steroids. And I do think that bothers Canelo Alvarez. I do think he doesn't like hearing that. He doesn't like his name associated. Whatever you believe, you guys, it doesn't matter. Even if it's all completely false, okay? Canelo Alvarez doesn't like repetitively hearing that. And once again, it could be Caleb Plant, really pissing Canelo off onto a new level to where he's going to absolutely decapitate him. But once again, what's the alternative? Even if he's not talking shit, we all will be predicting that Canelo is going to win this fight by KO. So why not go all in and go for it? Go for the psychological battle. Talk some shit. It could work. It might. It's a possibility. It could get in Canelo's head. Maybe it gets him off his game. Maybe he gets so fixated with chopping this dude up, he loses sight of his game plan, and maybe Caleb does something to get Canelo off his game plan. Maybe talking shit, maybe constantly saying, "Hey, you're using steroids. You're a fucking cheater," even if it's not true. Okay, I like it. I like it. And I've never seen Canelo Alvarez this pissed. I mean, I don't know. You guys can comment below and tell me of a prior fight that he looked this pissed off. But he seems like he hates Caleb Plant, like genuinely hates him. And I don't know if this is a good thing or not. Like I said, it could be just turn Canelo Alvarez Super Saiyan, right? It could push him up another level and notch, and he could completely murder Caleb Plant. That is a possibility. But once again, I like the approach by Caleb Plant. I like that he's talking shit. I mean, you're going in with a killer. You might as well go all in, because you're going to go in anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to go in there anyways. And he was going to try to knock you out anyways. So maybe if you talk a little shit, maybe it can get Canelo off his game somehow. But why not die trying? So I still think, even though I like this kid, Caleb Plant, I still think that Canelo is going to knock him out. I do. I can't bet against this guy anymore. You know, I can't. I think he's proven himself. And look, I rather roll with somebody who's earned their stripes, okay, than and especially as the pound for pound best fighter in the world, than roll with somebody that has yet to prove themselves. You know, unfortunately, as much as I like Caleb Plant and as much potential I think he has, you know, I'm not going to pick him in this fight. I'm just not, unless something revelationary happens within, you know, before the fight, to where I say, you know what, I think this guy can pull out the W. And it's possible. You know, I watched, I've been watching film of Usyk and Joshua, and, you know, I've kind of had a change of heart. I was kind of rolling with Joshua, but now I'm kind of convinced that Usyk is going to win that fight. Studying some more film on his part and seeing how he's progressing in training camp, I'm switching, okay, with who I think is going to win that battle. And I think that, you never know, maybe something happens in the up and coming days that makes me shift. But for the most part, I don't think I will. I just think Canelo's got too much to deal with and too much experience. And Caleb Plant lacks that experience, which is very critical in a fight like this. But I'm not going to sit here and completely dismiss Caleb Plant at possibly winning. I'm not going to sit there and say he cannot do anything to make this interesting. I'm just not. You know, because if he has the right style, and if he has the heart, the guts, and the determination, and the stars align, right? Sometimes the stars just have to align. A series of misunfortunate events for Canelo and fortunate events for Caleb. It's possible. It's possible. It happens every once in a blue moon, but it's possible. And once again, I do think he has the ideal type of style to present some issues. So I'm not going to sit there and completely dismiss him. But I do have Canelo still by KO. I'm guessing around the 8th round. But I will tell you this. If Caleb Plant can protect, and to me, this is not too much of a complicated adjustment. Maybe it's easier said than done. You know, I'm just talking about from personal experience as a boxer, but I've never, boxed Canelo Alvarez. So maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. If Caleb can protect his body from the onslaught of punches going downstairs, I think he can make this fight very interesting. It's going to really be dependent on his guard. It's going to be really dependent on his ability to at times hang in the pocket in exchange but not get hit. I think he has. I think if he can avoid getting struck down to the body, he can make this interesting. But you know, fucking exciting press conference. I'm excited. I'm hyped up. Even if we know what the result is most likely gonna be, we all still want to see the knockout. We all want to still see the knockout. And if we don't get a knockout, who knows? Maybe we get an upset. I find it hard to believe that this is going to be a bad fight. I find it hard to believe that these boys aren't going to give us fireworks. And we have seen Caleb Plant. He's not just a runner, man. He will let his hands fly. He will let his hands go in punches and bunches. And I think it's going to make for an exciting fight. And we got a right stylistic matchup. We have the pressure fighter and we have the dancer. And the question is, can Caleb Plant walk a tightrope for 12 rounds? And even then, even if, hypothetically speaking, he boxes well and we're sitting here saying, you know what, it's a close fight and I think Caleb wins, he's still got to battle the judges. He's still got to battle the judges because at the end of the day, you got to take those belts away from Canelo. They're not going to be handed to you, and you're not going to get the benefit of the doubt. You know, so if you're going to beat Canelo, you're going to have to beat him convincingly. And even if you do make it to the scorecards, it's going to be very hard to get the nod. But we all will know. We all will know who truly is the winner of this fight, regardless of how it's scored by judges and if they're off. We will know the true victor of this fight. I'm so fucking excited. It's good to see these, two great fighters going head to head. And I'm glad it's not kumbaya. I'm sick of this kumbaya shit. Everybody's buddy, friendly. Fuck that. These dudes want the smoke and they're gonna get in the ring and they're gonna mix it up. So comment down below, like the video, subscribe to my channel, you guys. New up-and-coming boxer, living here in the crazy-ass city of Los Angeles, training at the Wild Card Boxing Gym. Shout out to Freddie Roach. Shout out to my man, Manny Pacquiao, who just retired. God bless. You deserve all the best in your retirement. You are one of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters in the world. But you guys, like I said, man, comment down below, like the video, subscribe to my new channel. We're building it up, and I'll definitely appreciate the support and remember the people that started with me. So let me know what you think. Who do you think's gonna win? I understand a lot of you think Canelo. How do you think he's gonna win? And I understand most of you think it's gonna be by KO. But you Caleb Plant supporters, make some noise, man. Make some noise in the comment section. Tell me how you think Caleb is going to find a way to win. So get at me, guys.